So we just made it back from our last trip. I think this will be a good opportunity to go ahead on and talk about winterizing our Puma. So while they clean it out, let's see. We'll go over here. Let's see what we got going on in here. We got everybody in here cleaning it out. Let's see. What's she doing in there? Cleaning everything. What you doing?
Cleaning everything out.
Where the key is at? Oh, yeah, both of them in there. Oh. Yeah, getting everything out of here. All right, so first thing I do, well, first of all, this is what we got. 31 RLQS Palomino Puma. So, you know, it's gonna be fairly the same for any travel trailer, but you know, check your owner's manual and all that kind of stuff and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing by your dealio. All right, so first thing I do is we already got it draining. I've already hit my low point drain for my fresh water tank right there, getting everything out of there that's dripping right now. So that's my fresh water tank low drain that's open and draining. And on the other side, I'm gonna go ahead on and open up my low point drains. And we're gonna go ahead and open up our low point deals. I'm climbing up under here with my mess. So let me see. Should be able to see them. There they are right there on this model. Not easy with the freaking valve already there, so that's okay. I got the tools for it, so we're gonna take these off and let that baby drain right there. Hopefully we're not out here all day. These should already be set. Or maybe not. Get up in there. On this, let's see if this one is good. All right, let's go. Loosen them up. Get them so I can hand turn them, which I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch down to this one. Same thing. I think I'm gonna put me a valve on here one day and make it a little easier. But right now, this is what we got. So now I'm gonna hand turn these babies. Get all the water out here. There we go. That's what we got. Low point drains. Get them drained out. Want to get all the water out the system, or as much of it as we can, to get all that crap out of there. So we're gonna let that drain, and we'll come back and check on it later while we go do something else. All right, so while we still waiting on the low points to drain up under there, who knows how long that's gonna take, but we're gonna get everything out. We're gonna go on over here. Hot water heater. We'll go ahead and pull out our anode rod and drain the hot water heater as well. On this one, it is a 27mm socket. I'm gonna release some of the pressure very carefully because it might still be hot. Okay, I ain't getting nothing, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and see. We'll set this down for a minute. Trying to film and work at the same time. It's kind of crazy. So right there, 27mm, little extension, ratchet, break it loose. Should start getting some water running out of there. Boom. My anode rod. Yeah, some people would say, oh, that's good. Even the boxers say you could use that, but you know, they don't cost much. So I got brand new ones. I'm gonna go ahead and switch those out and trash this baby right here. I don't know when the last time it's been changed, but that's what the anode rod looks like for anybody that's never seen one that's been partially used. Okay, so I'll show you the new one when we get ready to install that. But in the meantime, we drain in here. Hot water tank. Low point drain still draining over there. And fresh water tank looks like it's stopped for right now. So let's see if we get opening that thing up sometime helps it. That valve helps it get a little more air in there. So I'm gonna let this stuff drain here. No need to stay here watching water run, so we're gonna let this thing drain and we'll be back. So while we're letting everything drain, I'm gonna come on in, open up my faucets. Next I'm gonna run my water pump. Make sure we don't have no water, which we don't. Have the water pump on. Water pump's not pushing any water out. Pushing any water out, so I'm gonna turn that off. I like to leave my drains open. So I'm getting ready to shoot a little compressed air through here. So it, you know, don't back up in the lines. No secret that these things are not well made, so I'm not trying to over pressurize my system. So okay. So now what we doing, walking back around the Puma. Come over here to where I have my setup already out here. Got my blowout plug right here. Hose, of course, and my nozzle. I got my air compressor set at about 45 PSI in there. So we just gonna shoot a little bit of air through here to try to get all the excess water. I know a lot of people just do this compressed air method. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna have compressed air and use the pink stuff too. So boom, I don't know, does that work? Can you see where I'm at, where I'm working from right there? So what I'm gonna do, just shoot some air through. And as you can see, putting the air through the system up here is not right now. I'm just waiting to show you. Putting the air through the system right here, you should see water pushing through your low point drain. Pushes that water through there. Water that just didn't drain out by itself. When you open it up, shoot a little air through there. And then push the extra water out to make sure you ain't got nothing going on in your system. We're gonna be out here for a while, making sure we got all that squared away, and we'll come back once we're done. So we're back on this action again here. So I think we about got our low point drains right there. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a little more, see if we get anything coming out of there. I think we got her. I think we got that squared away. Now we're gonna go inside, get some of the logistics out of the way. I'm gonna walk up in our Palomino here. Okay, I got the water pump off. Gonna close, make sure we close all our valves that we opened. Everything's off. In the bathroom, we good. So we're gonna talk about the hot water heater. What I like to do is in mine, I go ahead on and kill the power to my hot water heater. I got that tip from another RV, so that's my breaker for my hot water heater. So I go ahead and kill that. On these deals, if you have one of these, your water pump is going to be under this dresser deal right there. So there's your water pump. That's going to be important later on. So that's under this dresser, and it already comes, well, at least mine did, already came with the siphon hose that we're going to use for the pink stuff. That's the siphon hose right there. So it's already hooked up. That's the location of your water hose. I mean, I'm sorry, your water pump. Then your hot water heater should be under your cabinet inside your bedroom. So might be a little, let's see if we can get a good view in here. So yeah, hot water heater. That's your hot water heater in this little compartment here. That's the back part of it. Another way is just for any camper, you see the hot water heater vent on the outside. Not to be confused with the furnace vent, but your hot water heater compartment on the outside of your camper, right behind that should be your hot water heater, so you would know a general area of where it's located. 31 RLQS, ours is under our cabinet in the bedroom. The wardrobe in the bedroom. Okay, so we're in here, we're down here, I'm on my belly. What we're gonna do now is bypass the hot water heater, because you don't want antifreeze going into your hot water heater. Pretty simple, you don't want it in there. So again, this one comes already set up with a bypass valve already on the hot water heater. So right now the hot water heater is not bypassed, because you can see the little deal is pointing into the hot water heater. So that means water's going in the hot water heater or going in cold, coming out hot. Okay, when you want to bypass that, you're going to turn this thing so it does not face into the hot water heater. And let me see, we got one on the bottom down there too. Let me see if I can hold the camera and do that. Yeah, I can. So boom, now it's bypass. So water's gonna come in, and instead of going into the hot water heater, it's gonna go run around this bypass, back through the hot side, and back through the camper. Okay, so that's important. When you're winterizing your deal, make sure you bypass, at least on this model, make sure you bypass your hot water heater, and it should come equipped with everything you need to do that. So we got that squared away now. All right, folks, and we're back. So we got everything buttoned up. Low point drain. Oh yeah. Need to close that. It's closed. We got the low point drains closed. So low point drains drain for the freshwater tank. So got those back buttoned up. Now we're gonna go in here for the fun stuff. Your basic Camco pink antifreeze. Got two with two extra ones in the garage. So we're gonna need that right there. Probably should have bought a towel in here so I don't make a mess. Hopefully I don't make a mess. And my wife will be talking about that. So come back down here and just make sure, yep, we're bypassed right there. We already talked about that. Everything's bypassed, but I'm military, so we check, recheck, and check again. So we're bypassed right there. And then over here, we're working on this, okay? So we're gonna open up our siphon hose, okay? So the pump will pull from this instead of trying to pull from the tank, which doesn't have anything in it. So we are going to figure this out, which is gonna hopefully, I don't know, that's kind of, I don't know. I would have liked a longer freaking hose, but this is what they gave us. So we're gonna try to get it all the way down into the bottom of that, which I think I did. Come on, GoPro, work with me. Yep, I can see it down at the bottom down there. All right, so went and grabbed me an old shop towel. Old towel that I use for everything, it seems. Just to try to keep from making a mess. Could have got a little smaller one, but guess what? That's what we got. So we got that. We're set up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to prime our pump. We'll go back here to our water pump, our water station. I'm going to hit this. And as you can see, it's priming the pump. And it is sucking down a lot of that to prime that pump. Good gracious. Okay, so it was full, and then it took almost a half a jug just to prime the pump. Okay, so now that we got that primed, we're gonna go in here and start in our kitchen. Roll this stuff out of the way. And we're just gonna run it until we see pink-ish. There it is, the pink stuff. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna run that until we see pink stuff. There we go with that. Pink. Okay. Let's run it down into there, just like we want it. And look at our bottle, empty. So let's cut that off so we don't burn our pump up. Got plenty more. Got plenty more of this. Pull that out. We're gonna go down in here like that. Okay, we're on next bottle. We're gonna hit our bathroom. So right in here. It might help if we turn the pump back on, which we will. Pump's on. Alright, there we go. Pink stuff. Pink stuff is running through. Try the other side. Pink. Got the pink there. Right now, we're gonna come into our shower. Pull that off. Set ourselves up right here. pink stuff. There we go. And the pink daily out. That's the hot side. And pink. We're probably using a little more than we need to, but we want to make sure we don't want to screw nothing up. So we're going to let that baby hang right there and drain. We'll come back and get with that later. Now, we're going to hit our toilet. Peep around here and see. Yeah, we got enough to go in there. The toilet. Leave a little bit in the toilet. We like that. We got everything looking good so far. Pink, pink, pink. Pink. Got another empty deal right here. Gonna switch this baby out. So we appreciate y'all hanging in there with us while we winterize our camper. Hopefully you got some use out of this video. If you did, give us a like. Comment down below if you have a camper like this, or maybe you got a better way or something I missed or whatever. This is just how we do ours. Make sure you refer to your owner's manual or your experience for your camper. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these videos, and we're gonna try to get a little better with it as we go. But right now, we just starting out. We having fun, and we just gonna keep on chugging along with it and getting better as we go. So stay sucker free in 2023, and we'll catch you in the next one.